Across Texas, Texans are making more money. That's the good news, according to the latest numbers from the U.S. Census Bureau. But as our Rachel Glacier explains, there's also some bad news that comes along with it.
New census data shows salaries increased across the state and fewer Texans live below the poverty line.
It's good news, but there's still a lot of caution.
The state's poverty rate is still higher than what it was before the Great Recession.
For a family of three, you'd have to make less than about $19,000 a year to live in poverty, to be considered like officially poor.
While the rich are getting richer, the higher the salary, the bigger the raise.
The wealthiest Texans are seeing the biggest increase.
At 15.9%, the state's poverty rate is still much higher than the national average, 13.5% last year.
The vast majority are working Texans, and they're just not able to make ends meet.
People like Russell Johnson.
No, it's really not hard to find a job.
But he says it is difficult to find a job that pays the bills.
It is frustrating.
The census also shows large and persistent poverty gaps by race and ethnicity. Black and Hispanic children are nearly 3 times more likely to live below the poverty line than white or Asian kids, a trend that continues into adulthood.
And those are areas we have to work on, because if we don't, the overall economic security of Texas is going to decline over time.
Rachel Glacier, Local 2 News.
This is the first time salaries went up and poverty went down in both Texas and the U.S. since the recession. The state's economy is improving faster than other states, but Texas started with lower salaries and a higher poverty rate before the recession hit.